Hey gang, welcome in. It's Tarot Tuesday. Ooh, some of you guys are like, yeah, you're like kind of stuck in the weeds with something. You're like over analyzing, overthinking something. So pull your head out from whatever you're focused on right now. Like I think you're just trying to rearrange a few things and you're like, nothing's really, this is a card of assessment, so you're just figuring out what pieces want to work for you and what pieces you want to kind of like toss to the side. So it's a really good time to sort through things, but the feeling I'm getting behind it is frustration, okay? So we don't want you to be frustrated, right? We want you to feel relaxed and free and open and kind of carefree, right? So when we're too focused on the practical world, this is kind of like the mundane world, all of these things that can drain our energy. So I'm just off the bat picking that up. Like, don't like focus too hard on the thing. Like if you're just like, you're trying to sort something out, or there's a problem that keeps coming up, or there's just a thing, like someone in your environment that's just, like let it go. Don't focus on it. Because if you focus on it, they get energy, they get attention, it builds, it doesn't go away. So the best thing to do is just to focus on something else. Get your head out of the clouds and out of the sand, they're saying. Like your head's too into something and it's not making any sense. So we just got to pull our head out, right? Easier said than done. Yeah, some of you guys are like, patience. You've had to be very patient. Things are maybe taking longer than you thought. We're finally out of that damn retrograde, I believe. I don't know if the shadow period is officially over, but I do feel like a very much like an uplifting energy that wants to come through for you. It's just, we got to change your focus away from like trying to figure it all out and just be, just kind of look up, look to the skies, look to the heavens, they're saying. And that will help you ease some of the burden that I'm feeling for you and the frustration I'm feeling for you around things not picking up. Things aren't, people aren't really getting to it. So I can understand the frustration there, but the guidance is to just don't worry about it. Don't focus on it. Like go for a walk, go do something else, go play some music, get yourself out of the mindset of needing to figure it out, because that's just not, it's too much, Yeah, too much. No shit, it's too much. Some of you guys are literally, and I'm going to get off this track, because it's like you're just going to go down a rabbit hole. If you sit there and try to sort it out and make it all happen, and it has to do with money, with resources, with like things you're investing in and growing people, all that stuff. Like there's no more rearranging all of that. Like I've been going through that myself personally. Like I can't rearrange like the puzzle pieces anymore. Like if I do this, if I do that, if I do this, like all this external stuff, it ain't working, right? So I'm like, okay, it became very clear. Like as I say, like it's not even going within. It's just like take care of the internal, And so I've been really focused on taking care of my body, feeding myself really good food, getting exercise, getting fresh air, really good water. I do feel that in general, like invest in good water, they're saying. Like water is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a huge resource for us. And I think it's important for those of you guys who are, dialed in on that. There could be something with water, in a good way. Like you want to distill it, you want to purify it. Like I've been doing these like hydrogen tabs, and I like it because it just feels cleaner, So clean water, ding, ding, ding. Anyone who's investing in clean water, like not NGOs, but like organizations that are helping solve this global problem. I think that's really big. Some of you guys are taking a big trip. You're traveling. This is a humanitarian effort, I'm hearing. So any of you guys who are traveling for like a bigger vision other than just going shopping in Capri, sorry, Capri, don't be doing that. Okay, go freaking solve a problem. Go solve a global problem. Go visit a country you've never seen before. Just go understand a culture you've never experienced before. Like we're really needing to pull back and re-pivot our resources towards things that are going to help the planet. And I'm not even like a huge environmentalist, quite frankly. Like I mean, I recycle and I compost occasionally, but like this is totally for you guys to really understand that your powers around that are really powerful and really strong. So you might be called to go to places, refugee camps, I'm hearing, like humanitarian causes, humanitarian efforts, clean water, anything around that, whether you're investing in it, and I know this is really specific message, but it's super important because I just want to reiterate those of you who are really, resonating with this message, how significant this is and what a game changer it is. And it's important to keep building it, keep growing it, keep allowing that to help us, I could go off on that for hours. Okay. The King of Swords. Yeah. So you're like, fuck yes, I'm making a decision. The King of Swords does not mess around. Okay. Like, you are not dealing with any kind of nonsense no more. This could be a reflection of you, or it could be someone in your life that you like really, really resonate with, or that you need, because sometimes we need someone who's very different than our own energy. So you could be someone who's really creative and really visionary and all that. And then you need someone who's like super, gets the job done, highly intelligent, understands all this stuff, is like just kind of really brilliant, big thinker, I'm hearing. So that could be a very strong partnership. If someone in your environment is presenting as the King of Swords, then this is a good for you. They might need to clean out some things or clear house. Like the King of Swords is like, they clear shit out, I mean, it's just they know that that's necessary, right? So I'm really loving this energy right now. This could also be a part of you, right? So your King of Swords could be coming out going, hey man, I'm just doing my thing. I'm at my highest level. I'm using my intelligence for something that's bigger and better. This is a king. So the king takes care of things, right? It's a caretaker. Even though it's a sword energy, he uses his mind and his intellect to care for the planet, I'm hearing. A lot of planetary stuff, like global humanitarian messaging coming through for you. So for those of you guys, yeah, you're like, like the Empress is all about resources, is all about abundance. This is about coming into your highest version of yourself. So some of you guys are just very, very grateful, I'm hearing, for what is now... I'm picking up some of you guys may have just gotten through a big thing, like maybe a big divorce or a big purchase of some sort, like a big piece of land or a big property, or like some kind of move where you're like, I feel so in my element right now. Like that's it, So go, when you are running around solving humanitarians' biggest issues as you are, enjoy it and like let people come to you. Like you are desirable. The Empress is like, she doesn't get up unless she's like, gotta pee or something. Like she's just cool like that. Like she doesn't have to be so aggressive. This is not an aggressive energy. This is like a big love kind of energy. It's a big, like divinely guided kind of energy. It's care and nurturing. It's nurturing and it's resources. Wow. Well, if you're the Empress and you meet a King of Swords, make sure to get that going, because this person is like really, really impressive, I'm hearing. And they might not be the most emotional. The King of Swords, just, FYI, they're not lovey-dovey. They're not overly romantic. They're not overly emotional. They're kind of just very they're very intelligent, and it's not that they're not desirable. They totally are. It's just you can't get that. You can't get blood out of a stone, I'm hearing. Yeah, they're not super. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They're just very clear. So it's a specific energy, and it's really important in whatever it is that you're up to. Okay. Yeah. So this is like too much drama, too many battles. So this could be someone who really helps you clear that up. King of Swords are often come in the form of like lawyers, attorneys, doctors. They're people who are highly educated. They are people who are specialists. People who are like the best of the best. Like it takes a high degree of intelligence to become a King of Swords. So this person could be help clearing up family drama, I'm hearing. So if there's some kind of, this is an authority figure, it could be a judge, it could be, so for those of you who are in legal situations, this is like get an attorney or get a judge who's probably a masculine. like I'm saying unfortunately. No, I take that back. This is an evolved man and he's very fair. Like I think this is good for you, okay? I think that they're going to clear out a lot of confusion and drama. Maybe some of you guys are getting a new like CEO in the company you work for. Some kind of new leadership is coming in of some sort, and it's going to clear out a lot of the dilemmas I'm hearing. Some of you guys are just caught up in dramas and things are, you know, you're kind of frustrated because you're Seven of Pentacles-ing it, going, I just need to sort this out. I need to figure this out. And it's kind of like, you know, I mean, I think if you could get someone else to sort it out who's very detached emotionally from the situation, that's perfect, you know. And if you guys who are considering like needing someone to consult with or to guide a situation, there's someone really, really good for you to help you with that. Okay, so put that into your little pile of considerations, okay? It's like, here he comes to save the day. I'm hearing that song. Was it like, Mighty Mouse, here he comes to save the day? Like, I love this energy. I really do. Okay, I'm just feeling into that a little bit because I feel like it's going to help a lot, especially when it comes to home and family, marriage. This could be, you could be getting a divorce or you could be coming together. Either way, it's reorganizing how you live your life with your family. This could also be someone who helps you buy property overseas, or could be someone significant in terms of he can help with like visas and shit like that. Someone in the government, someone who's like dialed in like that, and you want to buy some property or you want to go have an experience somewhere different, and they're able to figure that out. Oh my God, that's cool. I love that timeline. Why don't we stay with that one? Okay. Like, yeah, this person's going to help you buy like a villa in Italy, or they're going to help you reestablish yourself in Mexico or Hawaii. Like, there's going to be some kind of an event or celebration. It could be a marriage too. You could end up marrying someone who's like that. But then here we go. Our old Seven of Swords shows up, which is just your old programming. So 2 sevens today so far, which is very spiritual energy. Okay, so we've been burned. This is like, I get it. You've been burned. You've had people take from you. You've had people steal, betrayal, all that shit. I get it, you know, and I think there's some fear around that, but you've moved away from it. You've let go of it. Yeah, because it wasn't emotionally satisfying. Some of you guys, just as another possibility, could be divorcing a King of Swords because they don't have an emotional center. They just cannot be they're not emotionally available. And that's been challenging. And so you're like, this person's emotionally unavailable. There's just this missing cup. I need to go off on my own and find it. Okay. And so I encourage that. I do encourage that because you need to move forward from an energy that was really no bueno, you know. This could just be a pattern, you know. I mean, usually it is some kind of pattern. We keep tricking ourselves. This is a little bit of a self-sabotage energy. So they're saying don't pour that into the 4. The 4 is your future. This is like your fucking killer, awesome, amazing future. And, you know, you'll see like, well, I know it's like in reverse, but the way the cards came out, the 7 of Swords is walking away, you know. So this character is exiting. He's not part of your fabulous future. If he was walking in towards your fabulous future, I would say like warning signs, but he's not. He is leaving the situation. So good on you. Good on you for like not having a energetic home for people who are just manipulative, you know, or like just out to get their own needs met. Okay, this is a pattern. This is huge. This is a huge pattern for people. It's very common. And so I think what's happening for you guys is that, you know, luckily for you, just emotionally wasn't satisfying for you. And so you left. And I don't know if you know exactly where you're going yet. You know, yeah, it was probably a really difficult ending. I know this message isn't going to resonate for everyone. Okay, so, but I'm feeling into this experience right now. And for those who it does, like, you know, I just encourage you to keep going, right? Like, you can't, like, I'm hearing that Cher song, If I Could Turn Back Time. You're not doing that. You're like, nuh-uh. Better if you're going through something like this to go somewhere else. You know, with that Chariot card showing up earlier and now the 4 Wands, like, your fabulous future is probably somewhere else. It's probably not where you planted all of this stuff. That's why you're frustrated, because you're trying to like make everything that you have like feel good, but it's not emotionally satisfying, right? Like you're like, there's still something missing. Okay, so it's required. Oh my God, my eye. Of course, this is the one I had. Can you tell I had cataract surgery? My eyes look weird. Um, Sorry, it could be a little, it's just a little bit of dust. Okay. Okay, so you want to move forward towards this, okay? And that might require you taking some steps, I'm hearing, to make that happen. So, for those of you who are considering like relocating somewhere, you want to get someone, a King of Swords, who can help you with that, like in terms of easing things through. That'll be really good for you. Definitely get that. Okay, I remember when I traveled to Morocco, I was meeting some friends there, and like, thank God they hooked me up with like the freaking agent who takes you through the whole freaking thing and make sure. And oh my God, because I was like traveling there as a single woman. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. That shit's different, right? And so I was so lucky, especially on the return, because I had this globe. You see this globe? That's my celestial globe down here. I brought that back from Marrakesh, and like, if I didn't have that travel agent chick with me, like they would have freaking hauled me off. I don't know. It was really intense, but she just worked it through. I didn't know, like you can't bring certain things back in your baggage. But so my point is that you want to get an expert. I'm hearing you want to get an expert who can help you set something up. They're saying set up something for your future. It's a great time to get like a financial planner, a financial advisor, like a wealth management, someone who's like really can help you like dial in for yourself what that looks like, because it's stability. The fours are about stability, right? So this is strong. You want to create a secure, stable future for yourself. There's no question. And it's totally doable. You just needed to leave a situation that was unhappy. You just weren't happy. And this person was just like getting on your last nerve too. This could be a work situation as well. So you're just over it. You're like, I'm fucking done. I'm going to go like get my little like villa, or like, I don't know, go celebrate with friends, even if it's just going on a retreat or going somewhere, traveling, meeting up with people. Hell to the yes. You deserve it, I'm hearing, and like, good for you. Yeah, you're done. Ten of Wands is like, I'm fucking done with this, Oh boy, it has been a long road. So you are more than ready. You are ready. Like you were born ready, I'm hearing, but you are so ready. Yeah, you want a new thing. Okay, so the page is the first step. This is the first step. It's investing a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit of money. Maybe it's someone young that you're like, oh, do I trust him? It's just something that you can do with your finances, I'm hearing, your resources, to plant that into a fabulous future. Okay, so it's really important that you're paying attention on what that thing is. And like this Page of Pentacles, he's got this thing, like whatever that is for you. What is the thing that you could carry forever? You know what I mean? Like, what is the thing that holds your attention, that like you value and that you treasure? It's like that energy is the thing. Okay, that is the next step. So be really clear, on what you want to carry forward. Okay, it's a great time to clear out anything that you might not want to carry forward, because the Page of Pentacles is just carrying this one pentacle. He's not hauling all his shit, He's like, I'm done. I'm like, you actually feel like young again, I'm hearing. Like there's a youthfulness to it, but you could also be a beginner at something. So don't be weary, I'm hearing, if like you're like, oh my God, this is like outside my comfort zone. Good. Like you could just be a beginner at something. Maybe you're learning a new trade. Maybe you're learning a new language. Maybe you're putting some money into some kind of a retreat or experience or some kind of travel or trip. Okay, it just takes the first step. It just takes that first little bit. Put the little down payment down, put the little booking thing down. Like that's really good, especially if you're going somewhere abroad or somewhere where there's just like, you feel at home, you feel at home, okay? You might get some flack for it. You're definitely going to get some flack for it. People are going to be like, what are you doing? What are you crazy? You can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Don't be listening to other people right now. They're only coming at you with like their stuff, okay? And you're trying to defend your position. and you're like, look, I'm done with all this crazy shit. I want my fabulous future, and I'm taking the step to go do it. And if you have a problem like with that, then back off, right? So you're gonna have to be a little fierce, which is really no problem for you. After you've been through everything you've been through, I'm not worried about you with this. Another 7, by the way. So this is major spiritual transformation, spiritual shifts. Like it's the next rung up the ladder. This is ascension. Okay. This is actually helping you ascend. It's helping you raise your consciousness, raise your vibration. This is so much better for you. And I just feel like, oh, such a welcome. It's so welcoming. Okay. That's the feeling I want you to have. Where do I feel welcome? Where do I just welcome myself? Where can I be more myself? Because you have been on the receiving end of so much like energy from other people. I can relate to that. I'm like, I'm done, I'm like, I'm gonna go figure my shit out. Like fucking, other people's dramas and stuff. I don't know. I'm having a very, very like low threshold for that. And so if anyone who's with me on that, we're just kind of all like a little drained of like other people's stuff. So just recognize that, and take a break when you need to. Like, don't take on other people's anger or frustrations. Like they could just be like kind of coming at you with that. Yeah, there's another page. You're like, nope, I'm not focusing on that. Like, I love this. Like the 7, it's like the 7 of Wands. He took his wand there and he turned it into something. Some of you guys could be turning in this defensive mood that you've been doing into something new. It's like you're learning how to, I'm seeing it like, is it like jujitsu or where the martial arts where they use those big sticks and stuff? I'm sure stick is not the appropriate term for that instrument, but you are turning this into something new, a new project, a new thing, and something you're interested in. Pentacles also are long-term. They're stable. They're genuine. They're real. Okay, this is something you can count on. And you just need the idea and the chutzpah, I'm hearing, to take action, because wands are about action. Okay, like he's about to go, and it's what he's focused on. So stay focused on the thing that you love and value. Focus on that. What do I love and value? What do I love and value? Keep asking yourself that, and allow yourself to be new at something. Allow yourself to be a beginner. Okay. Woo. Oh, here we go. Oh, they've got the High Priestess. Yeah. Some of you guys are just like, your intuition is like on like high. It's because of all the work, is now your intuition is kind of taking the lead, right? So you're kind of operating from a new position, right? So your intuition is super on fire. Any of you guys who are doing an intuitive based business or any kind of intuitive arts or any kind of spiritual work, energy work, there's a new project, a new development. I'm hearing a new development, and this feels really, really good. You're going to be like moving some things forward, I feel like, and I want you just to trust and take the next step and the next step. You don't need to jump in and dive in and do anything right now. It's just do the next thing and then do the next thing. Okay. Keep putting your time and energy into building a future for yourself that feels stable, fun, exciting, and not alone, like I think this is like, the 4 of Wands is all about, technically it's a ceremony, it's a wedding ceremony, but you can see all these people are gathering, it's happiness, right? It's where everyone can feel happy and where there's teachings, and wow, dang. This is cool. You've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant together. Dang. So any of you guys who are teachers, who are wisdom holders, I'm hearing ancient secret keepers, I'm hearing like deep ancient wisdom that comes through you, deep knowledge. It would be nice to pair with an institution of sorts, I'm hearing, because the Hierophant brings sort of like something that's trusted, I think, and its good side. I'm not a huge Hierophant person, but I am a High Priestess gal. That's me, for sure. The Hierophant is typically about institutions. It's about tradition, right? So some people it kind of gets a bad rap sometimes. But what I'm picking up on here is that whatever it is that you do intuitively, aligning yourself with an institution of sorts gives you like a new start, a new momentum. So it'd be great, like if you could not even collaborate. You're going to align with a larger organization or something that's established. Okay, very established and trusted. That's good for you. Okay, that's really, really good for you. Wow, this is significant. And it feels like you've arrived there. Like it's like there. Like some of you guys could be going somewhere where there is like this. I don't know. It just seems really fabulous. I'm getting a lot of like people who do like sacred site tours, like people who travel to places that are very sacred. That could be very auspicious. You could align yourself with some kind of like travel company or like areas of learning. Maybe you're teaching a class at some kind of like, I would love to teach tarot and intuition at like an art school. You know what I mean? Like it's shit like that, you know? It's like, yeah, maybe I'll go to Parsons or FIT and be like, let me teach tarot and intuition as an art form, right? Like it's something like that. Like it could be something really cool that's actually not a bad idea. Oh my God, I have to tell you guys really quick. Did you see the documentary on Prime, Amazon Prime? It's called Bringing in the Beauties, I think, or Calling in the Bring Me the Beauties. It's holy shit. I just have to tell you really quick and we'll get back to the reading. So I was on there and I was like, oh my God, like this guy, I recognize him. His name's Hoyt Richards. He's a model that I used to work with, or I had worked with in the past. And I was like, Hoyt Richards. I'm like, wow, he did a documentary. That's cool, you know? And he was like this big model guy. And we were friends on Facebook forever. And it was so crazy because I was like, oh, there's a documentary about him. And he's on there talking, doing his thing. And I was like, wow. He was in a cult for like fucking ever. And this thing is so crazy. All my new age people, look out. Like I couldn't watch it at night. Like I was trying to watch it while I was going to sleep. And like the cult leader's eyes are like, you know, I was like, whoa, it is so intense. And it was just like, I don't know. I just want to share that with you. Any of you guys who are interested in that kind of stuff, like check it out. It's a really good documentary. And like, I had no idea. And I actually texted my ex-boyfriend this morning about it because I'm like, did you know Hoyt was, because he was a model and they were in the same agency in Milan. And I'm like, did you know that he was like in this cult? He's like, yeah, we all knew. And I was like, shit, you know? And, you know, like, so it was kind of a thing. Anyways, in Europe, they knew, right? So I don't know what my point in telling you is that it was just something I recommend because I always like to kind of share things like that with you. The sun, yeah. And it was just, it's just really interesting, like how vulnerable he is and how much he shares. And like, it's just bizarre and crazy and wild. I don't know. I would watch it like, put your psychic shield on before you watch that shit. Cause I was like, oh my God, I can feel the energy. Oh my God. It was just so, it was, yeah. I'll let you guys read that or watch that and tell me what you think because I actually knew the guy and, you know, it was, yeah, fascinating. But I digress. So you are reaching this new level of success, I'm hearing. You're reaching this new level of self-acceptance, understanding your intuitive powers, understanding your deeper mysteries. Okay, you are not like everybody else. You never were. So you've had to kind of go through this whole experience until you reach the point where you just accept it. You know, like it's kind of a thing. I call it like kind of like coming out of the psychic closet, right? Like you have to just like allow yourself to be who you really are. And I love helping people with this because I feel like it's so intense when you go through a spiritual awakening. I've been through several Kundalini awakenings. I've been through a big one. And 9 times out of 10, that's what's really going on. So if any of you guys are struggling with any kind of like mental health issues or stagnancy or feeling like really down or anything like that, like reach out and let me help you navigate this because it's not what you think it is, I'm hearing. Okay, I just had to say that. I felt like that was a public service announcement. Yeah, there's that King of Swords again. Okay, so this guy's not going away. Okay, so there's a gentleman, I do feel masculine energy, who's very direct, very straightforward. He's not gonna like, it is what it is with him. And I think he's just very intent on he feels called or aligned with you in some way. And I do feel like this is a good energy. Like, I just feel like it's important that you understand who this person is and not try to get them to be something that they're not, okay? Because you're not going to be able to get the warm fuzzies from this person, okay? And that's the whole point. You don't want the warm fuzzies sometimes because you just want the truth, you know? This is the King of Swords is all about the truth. The truth. And if you are a truth seeker, a King of Swords is mighty helpful, you know, and it's very good to make sure that you surround yourself with people who are different than you. Okay, I think that's significant because we tend to kind of like birds of a feather. We end up being around everyone who's just kind of in our same thing, and it's like I would be open to something very different. I would be open to something very like kind of, I don't know. It's refreshing. Even just being around masculine energy, because like I love that. Like I need more masculine energy in my life because I'm like, they're just fucking, they just say, call it what it is. They're so direct. I mean, not all of them, but you know, typically the masculines I enjoy are like that. You know, they're just matter of fact, straightforward, direct. There's no manipulation going on. There's no like emotional weirdness. It's just very, very clear and direct. And I think that's really great, okay, for you. I think you could use that right now. And actually this could set you up for success. So this is someone who wants you to be successful. This is someone who's supporting you in your ability to be recognized, to be seen. This is someone who is like wants you to be in the spotlight. Like the King of Swords doesn't necessarily need to be in the spotlight. They're the kind of the brains. They're like the Wizard of Oz, you know? He's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. Like he's like the brains behind the organization, okay? Very much that energy. And you're the one that's like, I'll do it. Like, I'll get out in front. And maybe you're a little shy at first, but you're like, okay, this is like, everyone's rooting for me. This is awesome. I have support. I have recognition. This is praise and it's success. You know, he's coming home with this like laurel wreath and he's just about to share his knowledge with those that are like excited to see him. This is awesome. A lot of success coming up. A lot of good stuff, you know? Good stuff. The Lovers. Oh, okay. Well, ding, ding, ding. This could be a very cosmic match. I'm not going to lie. I will go down that road for a minute for those of you whose message this is for. This is a very significant partnership, a very significant love relationship. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Like, this is something that's divinely guided, divinely like brought together. And, you know, it feels like, it feels really nice. It feels like this person, it's like you can recognize them, right? You can kind of see each other in a way, you know, there's both of these figures are naked. And so you can see that they're vulnerable. They're able to be themselves. So it's really important. Anyone that who you're getting involved with, whether it's professionally or romantically, just be yourself, be completely open and vulnerable, like your naked self. Like that is really, really amazing, you know, and I think it's maybe taken you some time to feel comfortable with that. But I do feel like it feels really good. Or if any of you guys are with someone, you know, and it feels like a really loving, powerful connection, like go be in the nude. I'm hearing like go to a nude beach or go to Europe where they just lay topless. Like it's that kind of vibe. Like you can walk around naked with each other, you know? I like it. I love it. I think this is really fucking awesome. You know, and you're like, yeah, but whatever, you know, no, it's not yet, but whatever. This opportunity can come to you, but you're too busy looking at all these cups down here, and you're refusing to acknowledge this amazing cup of love that's coming from the hand of God, by the way, to you. And you're like, I don't want to do it. You know, like some of you guys who are like, fuck men, or I mean, I don't know if anyone who's really like that, but people who are very like, I'm not interested. I mean, I'm kind of like that, quite frankly. I'm like, I don't know yet, you know, whatever. But I don't think that's helping my cause in terms of my fabulous future. So to remind you to focus on like the possibility of what's coming in and just look up, you know, I keep hearing that, look up, right? So you don't want to focus in too much on the things that are unsatisfying. You've done that enough, you know. Your whole vibe has been, not your whole vibe, a lot of what your experience has been looking at the things that are missing and instead of the things that are approaching, Okay, approaching is a good word. I like that word, approaching. I feel like the energy is like there's a train approaching. Some of you guys, you're going to be able to feel it. Like you'll feel it coming. Like it won't. You won't believe me. This kind of connection will not pass you by. It's impossible. But you can feel it. You know how when you're like, oh, I love that feeling when you can. You're like, I don't know. I mean, I think of New York because I lived there. The subway's coming. Not that that's a happy. It is a happy thing when it comes, but it's not like it's a beautiful thing, but it's like when you can tell the train's coming, or even at a train station, you can feel it. It's like arriving. That feels good. It's approaching. The train is approaching. Okay. So yeah, we don't want to focus again on our Seven of Pentacles. Like, I mean, okay, I get it's good to assess things right now, especially your finances and your resources. I just don't want you to get too caught up in it. I don't want you to think or use that as an excuse or a limitation. Like if, oh, I don't have enough money, no, that's what you're focused on. If you tell yourself, I don't have enough, you're just never going to have enough. You're going to just sit there and stare at the bush forever. You know what I'm saying? And the guidance is like, trust that what you've built is valuable. Trust that who you are is valuable. And you could pick up and there you go. Page of Swords, another page. Do something new, do something different. Think about it in a new way. Try it out, I mean, he's like literally pulling the sword out probably for the first time. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just like, oh my God, I got the sword. I got to learn how to use it, right? How to wield his sword. And then, he turns eventually into the King of Swords, but the King of Swords starts as the page. So, back to that character, whoever this person is, I think he really, so like talented, in so many ways, really gifted person. And I just feel like they've been like, since they were young, it's like they just have this thing that they can do. And it's really awesome. I like this guy. I like this King of Swords. I really freaking do. However he shows up for you, he's like a breath of fresh air, I feel like. So be open to that. Be open to that. Yeah, the moon is like, you've been in the depths, like you've been all up in the feels and uncertainty. And maybe some of you guys have let go of a karmic situation, a karmic relationship, all of this like deep, heavy shit, And like all of a sudden you're like, boop, I'm not doing that no more. It's like you burst the bubble of dissatisfaction. You burst the illusion. I'm getting a lot of illusionary energy. The moon is about secrets and illusions. It's the subconscious. It's things that are coming up from the depths. So some of you guys, any work you're doing around clearing the subconscious about like, just like finding a fresh energy, something new, something that like just, you're just done, you're done trying to like be all up, down in there. It's too heavy for you. And I want you to feel lighter. I want you to feel better than having to, I know the situation. You've been pulled in. Maybe you were pulled into something, maybe this is something from your past. You were pulled into something. We all have been pulled into something. Watch that cult movie. God, you think that was, your situation was bad. Shit, at least you didn't come across that guy. Wow, really powerful. But I feel like what's happening is you're kind of, maybe some of you guys are just kind of like been doing a lot of healing work, or you've been really deep in the subconscious and you're kind of ready to come out and just kind of try something. Like, let's give it a whirl. It's just good to just try things, right? I want you just to feel that energy. Yeah. Two of Wands, you're stepping out. The Two of Wands is, he's been cooped up in his castle and he's finally stepping out onto his balcony and he's got the world in his hands. So he's open, he's open to like, what's next? What's my next chapter? And this took a long time for him to come out on the terrace, so this is a big deal. So it's really good to just open up to your fabulous future right now. If you don't know exactly what it is yet, just be open to it. Just allow yourself to consider the possibilities and consider them far and wide. Like, don't limit yourself, okay? Don't limit yourself at all, because you're better off like kind of seeing things from a fresh perspective. Some of you guys are moving away from energies or people who are really kind of sad or negative, or you've gone through a big grief cycle, loss. I definitely understand that. So whatever this pattern is, it could be attached to some kind of grief, regret, sadness, guilt. But that's all going away. That's fading. I'm hearing it's sort of like when you get a wound and it's like the scar's always there, but like the wound is healed. I feel like you're kind of at that point where you're probably ready now to do something new. It might just feel different. It might feel different and you might feel like you don't know what you're doing. Right? Like, you might be like, how do I do this now? Maybe some of you guys are re-entering the dating pool after you've been in a long, drawn-out situation. You're like, I don't know how to do it these days. Like, what is it? Like an app? Is it this? It's that? It's kind of like a little bit of needing to kind of modernize, I'm hearing. Some of you guys have just been focusing on work and work and work and work and work. And then boom, something blows up, and then you're free, right? Some of you guys are literally, yeah, and it's divinely guided. So if there's a big blow up at work or a big blow up in terms of your career, like, I'm not saying like this to be like alarmist by any stretch of the word. It's actually great for you. You're like, blew up, great, I'm gone. Like, you can finally go. So like, let yourself be patient. And I will share, before I start to wrap up for today, the download I got this morning was you like kind of parachuting down. Like, you had this big, beautiful parachute and the universe was just trying to figure out where to land you, and you're kind of like in a little bit of a holding pattern, but you're just above the trees. But like, if you try to force the landing, you're going to end up in like, a big thorny mess, right? And so the universe is just asking you to surrender, to be patient, to let go, and let it guide you to the landing. Like, I see you landing in like this beautiful grassy field, and it's just so much better, right? So any of you guys who are feeling like a little bit like hanging in there a little bit, or you're needing to hang in there a little bit, and just lighten up, just surrender to that, and just trust that like the universe is going to land you exactly where you need to be. And it's just, they're just trying to get you there right now. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of movement, and you're very, very protected right now, and you're very guided, and your angels are super close. Like, they're right there with you. So any of you guys who are kind of in the spiritual realms, like, trust that, and like, just be patient and calm, and let life land you where you need to be. Okay. Let life land you. You have a fabulous future coming up, and I just think calm and patience and respect, I'm hearing. Respect is a big one. Some of you guys are really on a mission to, develop your sense of self-respect, or to just respect each other and your life. And I think that's a good word for you. It's just like, go back to that, like respect, right? And we'll wrap up with the Knight of Pentacles. So things are going to start to move forward. Okay, you've gone from the page to the Knight. So now you take action around it, right? So we've had this little chat, and it's been amazing and lovely. And now you're going to do something about it, okay? And take your time. You don't have to rush this thing, but now you're going to take the next step, okay? All right, you guys, that's what I have for you today. I hope you're so good out there. I've got lots of new tarot courses coming up, and a new collaboration that I'm doing in Mill Valley. So I'm super excited to share all of that with you going forward. You can find me at frontiertarot.com if you want to book a session. And I just love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you again next week. Have a good one.